I wasn't afraid. I was looking at the holds. And Prince Eludoyin, I listened to your remarks. Years back, I've been together in the struggle, in exile, when the military was really after all of us. We are here. Nigeria is a great nation, and I'm very, very grateful to all of you here tonight. Grateful to Almighty God for what He has done for me personally. It wouldn't have been possible without the grace of God, the blessing of it. Those who are very close to me knew the odds were very much against me. One of them woke up to my living room at about 3:30 in the morning during the campaign. I said, he needed only 50,000 to take to our uncle because they have no food stove. And you see there, the currency is gone because of you. No currency to cash. People are jumping the counter in the banks and all of that. Your uncle is wealthy and has no 10,000. What are you running for? I said, for president. I'm not running for my uncle. I'm not running for me. For president. He said, okay, give me 50,000. I gave him, I can never forget. Then, when he was about walking out of the door, he said, I don't think you'll make it. I said, sure, I'll make it. I said, you will come to me when I make it. You ask me for a job. I won't give you. He left. Not quite some hours early in the morning, I got a call from my uncle that he got 50,000 and he gave my cousin 10,000 out of it. So he's grateful. I was amazed. I almost dropped the idea of running, of continuing the race. But thank you, Masari. Thank you, all of you. The determination saying, I came to Abuja and Masari led a group and said, okay, I'm the chairman of Northwest Group. I said, don't look back. We know you are Nigerian nation. That's all the tonics that was necessary. And I'm glad you are here tonight. Thank you.
Nuisance leleyi.
Tinubu no get any uncle.
Just so we clear that, because of children watching this video, or children that will likely see the video, see this video, you know, in the future. Tinubu has no uncle. Or a story of the Naira scarcity, change of Naira, which was a plot to stop Tinubu from becoming your president today. It was almost successful until from nowhere, Yeye Bello, El Rufaya, and Patawale, they all went to Supreme Court and they got a judgment from Supreme Court. They were all sitting governors. They knew then that the reason why they were changing the money was because of Tinubu. Because the report they had, according to Akpabiole, was that Tinubu had over 200 billion naira cash to prosecute the 2023 presidential ambition. Cash, among other money anywhere, or just cash. So they said, you know what? Plus Tinubu, plus people like Tinubu and others like him, they will ensure that, number one, they will be forced to bring out the money, to come and change the money to the new notes. But because it's stolen money, this was a Akpabiole technique, since it was a stolen money, they won't be able to bring the money out. If they bring the money out, they will be arrested. If they don't bring the money out, it will become useless after the expiration of the change of money. I don't know, like somehow, Yeye Bello, El Rufaya, and Patawale, they went to court as state governors saying that their people were suffering. And the Supreme Court should take the power to determine when money is valid in the circulation or not. They even went as far as telling us that the idea of changing money was given to Bokwari, but Bokwari did not approve it. That Akpabiole did it on his own. Today, that El Rufaya, Kaduna Littlefinger, is crying about that Tinubu is a dictator. So Tinubu knows that. Everybody did know that anyway. I knew that. You should remember, change of Naira in Nigeria was done to stop Tinubu, and is thankful to the guys who came to his rescue. But he has no uncle. Okay, don't let your children believe that lie. This is the problem. You know, when you tell lies so much, you begin to believe your own lies. That's exactly what is going on with this Tinubu and his gang. He believes he has an uncle. Ask him now, what is the name of your uncle? They'll begin to tell you another story. They may even begin to attack you. So why are you asking? Do you want to shut up your mouth? Where is your own father? What is your own father? You know, that kind of thing, right? To try to somehow, you know, divert your kind of like your attention from the real thing. So Tinubu has no uncle, okay? He has no brother. He has no sister, except the ones he adopted, the ones like Deji Tinubu. Deji Tinubu is said to have been from Lagos. This particular Tinubu is not from Lagos. Historically, we should just kind of like clear that. But yeah, you know, when they lie to you for so long, you begin to believe your own lies. This is the part where Tinubu said that, you know, today is happy because, I mean, your economy is now coming back to normal and all of that stuff. So praising himself, making himself feel good. And if you don't agree with it, maybe you go to court, they will say.
We've taught management to ourselves. We've given value to lives. Our children are in school. They must study, we must invest in the critical education and opportunity. We must achieve food security and sovereignty for our country. All put together, not because of us, not because of today. I'm glad those who are here, those particularly the Senate President, means the dinner, we will leave, you can take a leftover. And if you have a brown envelope, we'll pack some. I will take to your quarter without reporting and harassing you for anything. But I listened to Boshun Tejani. When I picked him, it was tough. Even my very close nephews and cousins who read him on social media, they came at me and said, no, never. I said, yes, he's talented. Because he criticizes me and all abuses at the parliament and all this doesn't mean that he has nothing to contribute. If only that frustration will make him contribute the more in a multiple way. And he's doing that. He's doing that today. I'm very proud of you. Thank you very much. So, it is a night that I enjoy. A night that I think 73 calendar years.
Nuisance Lele.
He is not 73 as well. Nobody knows Tinubu's date of birth. He probably doesn't even know it himself. Nobody knows his mother, except for a few people who said they knew his mother back in Iraq, the mother that Tinubu actually disowns. So he's got about 3 different dates of birth. I'm talking about sworn affidavit to 3 different dates of birth. Anyway, they shall kind of stick to the one that the Supreme Court says his age must be his age or date of birth. And by calculating that, it simply means he's 73. But the man that is quite younger than him, like really younger than him, with a Wike, who is said to be around the 56, 57. Yeah, that's the man that a lot believes that, you know, something is wrong with him. Including some of you possibly watching this video or watching this broadcast right now and telling yourself that Wike is dead. Like, I don't know how that make you feel though, right? Because I was at a friend's place this afternoon, and I was like, but I didn't know, people actually wanted the story of Wike having stroke, you know what I mean? Like, then, you know, being ambulanced to France, and some even believe that he is dead. I said, I didn't know how people, how strong people feel about this guy until I shared a video, right, where he led the delegation. We call them the FCT delegation. Somebody is still spamming my comment section right now, right, telling me that, or telling us that that video of Wike is not the recent one, it's 2023. You know what I mean? I said, I didn't know that people feel so strong enough that they actually want it to be true. Like, if it is true, there's nothing anybody can do about it. Oh, don't get me wrong. Oh, remember that time of Lagbaja? There were those who categorically said, yeah, that Lagbaja was dead. And then, yeah, they came out and they denied it, of course. But we never get to hear from Lagbaja himself, ever, until they changed him. And then, yeah, nominated another person. And then they felt like it was time for them to come and now tell us that he's dead. I get it. All right. But the fact that, you know, a lot of you actually wanted the story of him having stroke and collapsing and even dying or receiving treatment in France to be so true that even if Wike stands before you right now, you probably will agree or believe that he is cloned. Do you see how easy that works? Eh? You see how that works? Some of you probably won't even like me for saying this. Because to you, and I think say this might even get sense. Well, this might even actually this guy himself no get any sense. He's posting old video. Eh? I tell you, they've gotten to this guy. Wike will say, I did the airport when it happened. I saw him when it collapsed. He was drunk. They put him in that. People will be telling you that. But the saddest part is that in another 1 week, majority of them that feel so strong that he is dead and they were actually going to abuse you or attack you. If you say, well, I don't have any other evidence other than this one, okay? Right? If you have any evidence, maybe you can even share it with us rather than just being abusive and cursive because you desperately want the news to be true. Anybody who says it is not true, that person must be an enemy because Wike must die as you wish. So today, like the conspiracy was great yesterday. I'm talking about for those people who were like pushing it. You don't know that he looks sick. Can't you see that his kidney has kidney failure? Can't you see that it's this and that and all of that? So because I read a lot of these reactions. Okay. So when they now saw a video of Wike, right, showing up at the Old Rock Villa, those who are a little bit smarter, are adjusting their own story. They are saying, no, what happened was that it became very drunk. They know the deal, but again, they are smart enough in order not to be caught off guard. Well, he was so drunk, then he collapsed. So they rushed him to the hospital. That's why he wasn't at Tinubu's birthday dinner yesterday. That today they've revived him. And that is why he had to come out today. Others are saying, no, it's old video. That week I saw them where they carry him for coffin, whether they carry him go France. I saw him as he collapsed. I was like, that's minister, he died. Oh, I wish I took picture. Man, I wish I made a video. You will know. I was there. You will see people will say, see, that's how mad, how crazy Nigerians can be, just so you know. So in case if you see anybody arguing with you on social media right now, right, about this, okay, just know that this is how mad, how crazy Nigerians can be, okay, especially if they want something to be so true. It's not different from those who defend the APC as well, right? And then they will tell you that I swear to God, honestly, So you get me now. So this morning, it was then reported. Today is a Sallah, supposedly it's Sallah, right? Where it's the end of Ramadan. So Kolu went to pray in Abuja. Then upon return back to the Old Rock, it was with a Wike, paying this, usually every year. It is believed that apart from the governors, the lawmakers, his own ministers, especially minister of the FCT as well, kind of lead the delegation of what they call the community leaders to go and pay homage. Homage, it's called. So when he showed up today, right, it became more like people were focusing more, trying to find out and say, is that him or somebody else? Is that new or is it fake? So to the people that believes that with a Wike, that wasn't with a Wike, and this cycled part of that card he presented to Tinubu today, they automatically believe that this is 2023, even though it is clearly 2025. However, using the logic of 2023, again, which no make any sense. Tinubu wasn't your president in 2023 March, or April rather, it wasn't. Shettima wasn't your vice president in 2023 March, April. And the Badom wasn't your NSA as well, just so you know. And Wike was still the governor of Rivers State. Here you get now. March, April 2023. Wike was still the governor of Rivers. They said, no, it's AI. AI. Okay. Enough. Let me show you the AI with the Wike that probably came from the
that we, the residents and leadership of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, have the privilege to visit Your Excellency today on the